Hi, everybody. Welcome to a briefing with Tanisha Talks to Tease this afternoon. How's everyone doing? I have had a long week, but a good week. Can't complain. So, I tried to upload an unboxing of my new turtle baby that just came in today. It is a diamondback terrapin, and I was very, very excited to get him. He's very cute and lively, and he's in his new turtle tub with my other turt babies. So I was trying to upload that. My phone was acting a little goofy, so I wasn't really able to get the video uploaded. Maybe at some point I can still do that. So I'm in here just briefly right now talking teas on the Oval episodes 1 through 3. So for me, episodes 1 through 3 of the Oval was anything but dull. The last 3 episodes were mind blowing. They were great watches, and I loved every minute of them. The story does flow very well with all the scandal plots. I think Tyler Perry has a really great drama. I don't think that there's poor lighting or issue with like a shortage of decor. For me, the set looked great. The lighting looked just fine, and the story, it flowed together very well for me. It's bringing elements for great TV. I do think that, they should continue on with, the Oval. So episodes 1 through 3, I like the plots, the twists, and the mind-blowing actions of all the key players. From the Black First Lady, she got into a fight with the Secret Service while the president was in the Oval Office cheating with a side chick, to her getting her revenge. She ended up putting glass in the shower floor, and he stepped on it when he got done with his rendezvous with the mistress, the side chick in the Oval Office. He caroused on into the master bedroom of the White House where the wife was sleeping, or he thought she was sleeping, and he went to take a shower right in, the bedroom that he shares with the wife after he got done sleeping with the side chick. To his surprise, he stepped on the surprise the wife left him in the shower, which was a bunch of broken glass. He was very injured. I mean, he was hurt. And the wife just had this, snickering snarl on her face, like, I had got your ass, and she rolled over with that look like, yeah, you mess with me and I'm gonna get you. So it was great for me. I really enjoyed that scene. Then there was the granddaughter. She was kidnapped. The head of the maid service of the White House, the head butler, his granddaughter. She was kidnapped by the cult. His son, has a baby with this girl that has now turned cult member, and she went in by force when the grandmother, extended an olive branch to her to come and spend some time with the baby. And while doing so, the baby mother, she brought in a cult. Appears to be, a very strong organization of cult people or whatever, and they strong armed the grandmother. She did, her best to fight. She, was holding her own, but of course they did in numbers and strength overpower the grandmother, and in the end they did take the baby. So that was, a sad scene, but yet it was still very powerful and moving. And it kept me on the edge of my seat just to see what and all was going to go down next. To the crazy daughter of the president and first lady. She had the scandal of the first butler's son raping her, to come out that the mother, she did forcefully, but however, she did get her to come out and say, no, it didn't happen. I made it up. I was lying. So it was all just so good, good TV. I really enjoyed the first three episodes of The Oval. There was sad, there was, great points where you were just really happy for, the characters, and then, they would take you back to, like, oh my God, what's going down now? What's happening right now with this person and that person, So you had moments when you were high, low, and in between. And I like, a show that gives you great emotion and feeling behind it. And The Oval is definitely one, that does it for me. It's one of my favorite, shows on TV. Tyler Perry brings it for me, though. I really enjoy the have and the have nots. I like the sisters. I like a lot of the movies, that Tyler Perry brings. So this is definitely one of my favorites. Then what else did they get into on episodes 1 through 3? Yeah, I mean, it was just a lot of great scenes. The son did get a hold, of what had happened, and he immediately took to thinking his girlfriend was the reason behind, uh, the mother of the baby getting a hold of his daughter. And the mother was like, no, but the girlfriend, she was pretty, disgruntled by the words he chose to express behind that. So I mean, it was just an all around great, watch for me. Episodes 1 through 3, I'm really looking forward, to the next episode of The Oval. Yes. So let me know how, you took to the first three episodes of The Oval. I have a sick baby in the room right now. He's not feeling too well. He's a little under the weather, and he has a little bit of a stomach virus. So if I jump off this thing to attend to my baby who might wake up, I'll just have to catch y'all later with the rest of my briefing of my, yeah. So I have to catch y'all later with the rest of my briefing. But that's The Oval. Talk to y'all in a minute. Yeah, he looks like he's waking up. Or maybe not. He might still be resting. Yeah, he's a little under the weather today. Okay, great. So I was going to do a part 2 of the briefing of another great show that I love to watch, which is the Black Ink Crew. The Black Ink Crew really did bring a lot of heat with the last episode. Took some notes, of course, as I always do, on my briefing that I would like to do. So let me take a, hold on, because it might be in another notebook. You know what? I'm just going to go off the head with my briefing on the Black Ink Crew. So first off, there was the bringing of the coming together of everybody back in the shop. And I think that was absolutely, wonderful that they brought back the new pretty girl that is working in the shop. I can't think of her name at the moment, but she's the pretty girl with the black curly hair. I liked her ever since she came on the scene. She's not, entirely all that messy or, She's not one of those jump offs that, or whatever they call them, the mixies or whatever they call the girls that just float around in all of the scenes or whatever and sleep with everybody. She's in there, getting to her business on the Black Ink crew. And so I really liked her. I'm glad that, they brought her back. So that was my auntie. I'll call her back in a second. Okay, so I'm glad that they brought her back. And then, Donna's boo is back in the shop now too and getting right back to business. And I think that that's, great as well. It is, just good to see how long they've been going strong and what they've been doing and where they've been going with their whole relationship situation, as both of them being tattoo artists, working in the same shop and all that good stuff. So, it's good to see Donna with some, togetherness and some good order and everything like that for her life. And it, it's just good to see, because a lot of us didn't think Donna would make it as far as she's come with the Black Ink crew, but she is still here. She's still bringing the heat. She's still, making great money being a tattoo artist. So I like to see, Donna doing her thing and how she brings such flavor to the Black Ink crew. Okay, then they jumped into, Sky. Now we know we can almost never expect, anything. We just got to be like ready for whatever with Sky, because it's never like typical Sky, or we know, no, it's always something new, and it's always something, over the top and just radical when Sky comes on the scene. Like, we're all like, yeah, girl, okay, come on, Sky, come on in here and do that damn thing. It's always like that whenever Sky's on the scene in the Black Ink crew. So she came in, talking about her having to close down her boutique in Florida, but I didn't see anything, of a failure situation in what she did. She envisioned something. She was able to bring it forth and bring it, into fruition in a way that she saw it. And she did do that. And it was successful for, the time that it was able to be up and running. Shit happens. The only thing that you can make last forever is you. So, you have to bring out and work in, your favor, and work in your talent and work in your skills for as long as you can. Get that bag up out of it for as long as you can. And when that's, what it is with that, or wherever that is with that, from however long you're able to do that, be thankful in that, be blessed in that, because a lot of people never even get that far in having the courage and, everything that it takes to even, be a business owner. And she, she did that. So yeah, the shop closed down physically, but I mean, she can always jump online and put her business online and, sell her clothes on her online boutique. Okay, so moving forward with Black Ink crew, they jumped right into a scene where Walt was introducing his new comedy tour, and I thought that was great and wonderful. Walt has had his ideas of where he wants to do and what he wants, photography, this and the third, art, this and the third, la da da da. And just being, a really great friend to season him. I'm not exactly sure what all Walt does at the shop, but he's always a great, just person to see around and implementing whatever it is he does in the Black Ink crew. So now he's bringing comedy. He is bringing a tour out. He's saying he's going on tour. He's going to be taking his comedy on the road. And that was great to know. So he told his girl, he thought maybe she would be like, nigga, you going away for a whole month? What am I going to do without you for a whole month? But she was like, okay, let's pack your sandwiches in your suitcase, boo. And I'll see you in 1 month. Go handle your business and make your coin. And, she was responsible and mature about it, which, was good to see, because they think all Black women are, we can't live without our man. Oh my God, we can't breathe without him. No, some of us were like, okay, go take care of your business, go handle your coin, and we'll be right here waiting on you when you get back. Okay, so that's how all that played out. Now, at this same dinner of the announcement of Walt going on tour for his comedy, Sky has a announcement to make of her own. She was unboxing a monster of her own. Not no cute little, turk baby hatchling that I unboxed today. She unboxed a monster. This heifer stood up, girl, and was like, So, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna fill all of y'all in, let y'all in on this tea. Are y'all ready to sip this tea with Sky Girl? And you know I was, baby. I was right there ready for it with my teacup. Give me the tea bag, girl. Let me drop it. Do I need some sugar or do I need this to be strong? Like what? What vibe am I gonna be in from this tea you finna fill me up with? Girl, she dropped a bombshell. Now, we had already seen Ryan on the scene out in New York with, seeds on the mixing and mingling, bro code thing, how you doing, you my bro type deal. They celebrating their friendship with high gold bottles of champagne and la di dee do. And it was, a great, depiction of male friendship, male bro code. So Ryan was already on the scene from that. Now Sky dropped him in the scene with him now being in between Miss Persian Kitty's, her kitty bed that he was laying up with Miss Persian Kitty, stroking, her mane and ruffling her feathers a little bit. So apparently it's out in somebody's blog. I haven't seen it come across, my media websites or nothing, but I'm waiting on that because I know if it's out there, it's going to drop in on me. And I have a little bit more tea for you. But it is floating around that Miss Kitty is having her, kitty cat played with by Ryan from Black Ink Crew Chicago. Now, we all know Ryan really doesn't have much of a moral fiber when it comes to who he might lay that. Damn. I mean, we've seen him with already, the kitty cat that was over there purring around in his play box in the Black Ink Crew Chicago, while Ryan was supposed to be making things right with his boo, with his baby mama. And he was over there playing in that kitty cat, in her play box. So, in her litter box. So, with all of that, he then had some things floating around with him and Miss April Jones of the Love and Hip Hop, Omarion Fizcabaco, that now he's over there, rumored, alleged, but this is coming from Sky. So, I mean, it could very well be, be true. But it is rumored and alleged, through Sky, through other sources, hot topic gossip blogs, that he has been, with Kitty, Miss Kitty from C's organization, Black Ink Crew New York. Now, we all know that Kitty and C's have had their rendezvous. She came in relatively after Miss Duchess of the Black Ink Crew. Now, baby, let me tell you, it has just been one big cesspool of brothery, excuse me, going on in the Black Ink Crew. I think Mr. Teddy, because he had his moments too on the show with him and his old boo, because I guess now his old boo is cuddled up with another boo in the Black Ink Crew that does artistry work or whatever, and he's not having it. He's like, only I can slang this around here like that, but you can't if you was one of the ones that I slung it to. Ooh. So, but I think Teddy might be onto something. They might need to put in a policy of no fraternizing with each other if you work in the establishment, because it's too much humping going on. And not only are things being passed from, I'm not saying STDs or nothing like that, but energies, there we go, being passed from one another of being intimate with each other, but emotions and everything else are running high when they are running around in the same, circles with each other, all sleeping together. And it's causing for I mean, we all like a little bit of drama, but it's causing for chaos. Like it gets chaotic on the scenes of the Black Ink Cruise and all of this, because everybody's humping everybody. I think they need, and as big as New York is, why? Why are y'all humping everybody that is in the crew working in the establishment? I think there should be a policy that they cut that ends. Nobody else humps nobody else, or there will be reprimands for that. Okay. So that was my briefing on the Black Ink Crew and the episodes of 1 through 3 of the Oval. I, those are my shows. So I'm going to be doing briefs on those, every chance I can. I apologize. Like I said, I've had a long week and I had did some revamping of some things for the channel, for the show. I'm working on some really great things, some really great backdrops, and some graphics, video graphics and stuff. I hope you guys had a chance. I seen that, some of my loyal viewers, thank you, had checked that out, and some new subscribers. I'm really glad. Hello, all my new subscribers. I'm also getting requests to do shows. Some people that are working with me on my team that are helping me build this, channel and everything like that are requesting some things. So I got to go check out some more episodes of Ready to Love. That seems to be on the top of some of my loyal viewers list there. So coming soon, I'm going to do a Ready to Love. I may be back tonight. It depends. I know I let people know that I was going to be doing, and I plan on doing that moving forward. An exclusive with interview with the girl side, was once a side chick, now the girlfriend, baby mama to a married man, and how she was able to convince the wife to let all this be okay. I was shocked. I know y'all will be too. I'm working on, as you can see on my new banner that I had designed for the channel. I hope you guys like that as well. A lot of planning, a lot of creative vision minds came into that. So I think it's perfect now. And so I'm really glad that, I was able to get just the best of that out. But you see, I got that great call-in feature. I'm working on, long distance and overseas international callers being able to call into Tanisha Talk to T show and getting, being able to also interact and share their opinions and ideas and their voice on, the commentary that I bring to you. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be able to be implemented into the show here shortly. But I have this great StreamYard feature working. So I'm also working on bringing in a couple of my good girlfriends from all over the United States that can come in with me, side by side, and we talk, about some of our great things that we have going on. We're going to sip some, some good tea and give it to y'all real raw, and uncut as I do every single time, I cut on the camera. So I am always as pleased as punch to be here with you guys. I figured while I was able to get one unhappy baby down to take a nap, and then I got the other one, my littler one, down to take a nap with him. He got a stomach bug. We were playing with some neighbors' friends the other day and their kids the other day. And I think that's where he may have picked up a slight stomach bug. So he's not feeling too well. But we just got off the phone with the doctor, and she gave me some good instruction, on how to get him, back up and running again. Because That's my boo-boo bug, and we're sad when he's sad. So we got to get him up and running around again. But I figure, while I had a little downtime with them, I would jump on here and share some brief commentary on the Oval episodes 1 through 3 and the Black Ink crew. I really want to thank everybody, for continuing to support Tanisha Talks to Tease. We have got some really great things, coming up. I will be taking note of the commentary briefings you guys want me to do on some more shows. So Ready to Love will be coming up here next shortly. Got to check out a couple episodes, see what's all going on in the dating pool. But let's see. Yeah. So that's really all that's going on. Not too much, but just enough to keep, the tea nice and hot and comforting to sip on. So I'm glad that everybody has been hitting that subscribe button. I am 20 subscribers, 20 away from reaching 300 subscribers. And I know that we will reach that mark, that number. We've been reaching, our strides here greatly. And, it's greatly appreciated. And I like that you guys leave your comments. I am greatly encouraged by them, inspired. I like that you guys are interacting and leaving great, comments for me to go back and review. So thank you guys again for supporting Tanisha Talks to Tease. And this has been another episode, and I'm out. Bye.